Alright, how's it going today, ladies and gentlemen? Mainly gentlemen, since I have a 5% female watcher, subscriber, whatever. So, this is to all you knife lovers out there. I'm finally getting around to doing a review on the Kershaw Camp 10. Now this thing has been a workhorse for going on 2 years now. I've kind of not done a video because, well, just stuff came up, been busy with family stuff, and I kind of wanted to put it through the ropes. This was kind of my go-to large fixed blade knife up until I got the Trava Skrama. I got another video of that, feel free to check it out. I'll put a link down below. But this thing, for the price, might be one of the best budget big choppers. So, if this is something you're interested in, don't go away. Alright, so like I said before, we got the Kershaw Camp 10. Now, all in all, yeah, it's a little cheap, not the greatest steel, but don't let that deter you from this this beast of a blade. It comes with this plastic sheath here. As you can see, it's got this odd configure for retention. Without that, the thing just falls out. But let me get you closer here. So as you can see here, train. Alright. So here you can see the handle. It's got a really nice palm swell on it and a real nice texture. It's like an injected rubber, but it has an excellent feel, and it's got a pretty overall decent sheath for it. It is plastic. Let's see here. So you can see a little bit of shake, but not too bad. Nice big belt loop here. Put it on there. Nice dangler style. It does have a bunch of eyelets and rivets. So if you want, you can attach it to a pack. It also has these strips of Velcro on it. So like I said, hooking it to a pack or hooking some sort of paracord or something like that to lash it around your leg. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about the knife itself. Unlash it here and deploy it. Get rid of that. As you can see here, I put this sucker through the ropes for going on 2 years. It's a 65 MN carbon steel model with this, I don't know what kind of coating it is, but it holds up a lot better. This is a coating that I would prefer over that rough crap that like a lot of the BK series has. Just not a fan of that. It's just that, to each his own, but I'm not a fan. This one right here, it doesn't have any resistance. It's almost like a, you know, like a Teflon or something like that. But as you can see, a lot of wear and tear. It's got a slight recurve. Don't be afraid of the recurve. This thing is not that hard to sharpen. But you can just, ooh, it's an awesome knife. It's an awesome knife. It's an awesome knife. Alright, so here I got a close-up of the bad boy here. So like I said before, it is made of a 65 MN powder-coated carbon steel blade, which I thought was going to be kind of a cheaper blade or a cheaper steel for a blade, which it is more of on the budget line, but man does it hold up. Decent edge retention, not too hard to sharpen, and it just works and works and works every time. Now it is a Full-tang, but you can see in the rubber overmolded handle, towards the end there where the pommel is, they actually just kind of covered it with a plastic, but it is Full-tang. The blade length is exactly 10 inches, and that's 25.4 centimeters, and the overall length is 16 inches, which is 40.6 centimeters. The weight of this knife is 1 pound, 3 ounces, which is 539 grams. Now this is made from Kershaw, and it is probably a Chinese made, but like I said, don't dog on this blade just because of the specs. This thing is a champ. Alright, get out of here. Alright, so never mind the dogs, but just to show you a little bit of what this thing can do. Get that out of the way. Seasoned red oak, and like I said, this thing is not factory. I have sharpened it, but you can tell it's been through a lot. Get it, get on out of here. So, seasoned red oak, not the biggest piece, but just for the sake of demonstration here. This isn't that pine stuff that a lot of people use. Let's try it without here. Okay, I got a little small piece, seasoned red oak. Let's see if I can hold on to this thing. Down here. I wouldn't say it's a carver, but it will do the job. Alright, so there you have it. You saw what she can do. She's a beast. Carved, it batoned. I didn't chop, but trust me, this thing's gonna chop. And I've batoned some huge stuff with this, and the edge is fine. It had never rolled, it never chipped. Don't believe me? Are you calling me a liar? Challenge accepted. Oh, that last piece he batoned was too small, they say. Oh, that doesn't give it justice, they say. Let's wait for the train, they say. Alright, so my battery's dying, so I better make this quick. You don't think she can baton? Let's do some batoning. I don't even know if I'm in frame. Get out of here, Mia. No place for a dog. Alright, try this for the 4th time with the microphone on. I can see the indicator, so bam! You saw it, the Kershaw Camp 10, beast of a blade. I can go around, chop trees down, do this, do that. I'm not gonna. I'm in my backyard just having some fun. Figured I'd share this with you. This has been a tool in my, well, normally I keep it in my truck, but it's been in my collection for almost 2 years now, and I stand behind it. This thing is a workhorse. I mean, 65 MN, yeah, it's Chinese made. Normally I'm not big on that, but this thing is a beast. Good edge retention, haven't chipped, haven't rolled. I've batoned hardwood, I've chopped down small trees out camping. You saw it, the devastation on that log, just chewing through it. You could easily replace this you know, a hatchet or something like that. But this thing, utilitarian, man. It's not the greatest carver, but it will do the job. What's my conclusion on it? For the cost, now remember this, for the cost of this, I don't think there's a better budget blade. For a large chopper like this, 10-inch blade, for the cost, I think this is probably top 3 best ones out there today. So, like I said, I've had this for a couple years. I've tried to shoot a couple other videos, just hasn't worked out. Figured I just, I use it out camping, out in the bush, doing whatever, and it works out great. I've used it in the yard to trim branches. It does everything I want it to, and for 30 or 40 bucks, you can't beat it. The plastic sheath, it's alright. It's not great, but it's 30 or 40 bucks. At least it's not nylon, The snap, it does the job. But who cares about the sheath? This thing, like I said, is a beast. So, if this is something you liked, or if you like my videos, feel free to give it a thumbs up, click that subscribe button below, and we will see you on the next one. I almost did it again.